Hey everybody, it's Anna. Welcome to a new tarot story this week. We start with the Wednesday card, and for that we have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page is the young beginner energy of the court cards, and Pentacles are connected to the physical realms. They're about jobs and hobbies, things you can see and taste and touch, and our physical wellness and vitality. So this energy is definitely about having an adventure on the planet, learning new things, having new experiences. And so that kind of that curiosity, that engagement that you want to have, you want to do things, you want to be engaged in the world around you. So consider where you might be feeling a little restless, maybe not as much restlessness as curiosity, as engagement, as feeling excited about the possibilities. It's important to know that this is a beginner card, which means I tend to pair up the page and the king. So the page is the student and the king is the master. So part of engaging the page is realizing you don't know what you don't know yet, and you're willing to not know. You're willing to go into the world with eyes, with young eyes, which are innocent eyes, ready to engage magic, expecting magic. It is a little bit connected to sort of the experience of the Fool, that young energy that's ready to be surprised and feels confident that it can handle whatever comes up. So it's not scared of the future, scared of the unknown. It's kind of excited and engaged in the unknown. So consider where you might be feeling nervous, or like where you're kind of applying old stories or old ideas or someone else's expectations. They're telling you, well, you need to be thoughtful, you need to be mindful, you need to be an adult about this rather than a youngster. Because actually the reason the king and the page, they're not opposites of each other, they're complements of each other. In order to become the master, you have to be the student, and when you are the master, you also go back to being the student. So that's sort of the dance between the page and the king. So if you're never in the page energy, if you never let yourself engage this young, vibrant, sort of devil-may-care energy, then you never learn new mastery. The page and the king are dependent on each other and on the flow back and forth for us to continue to expand. So even if it seems foolish, seems silly, it seems like you should be more careful or more make your plans or deliberate further, that's really not page energy. Page's energy is like, yeah, get out there, have the experience, and sort of be light on your feet, adapt as you go along, be willing to make mistakes, be willing to be foolish, be willing to be surprised, and trust yourself to respond to those surprises as they come up. And as you do that, you step into your mastery as the king. So that is today's card. See you tomorrow for our next one.